Hey guys, Neil Howe back again for my 30 days of Facebook Live videos. Just want to follow up from the last few days that I have been telling you to go watch the show The Prophet. Now, it was a great show, the one with Marcus Lemonis. It also featured ClickFunnels, which was something that I'm very passionate about. But the whole premise of the story of the prophet was to introduce this story. Hey Amanda, was to introduce this story of this watch company. This watch company started in San Diego or in California somewhere on the West Coast, and they had a bit of a story behind their watches. And people started buying into it right away, and they went from $500,000 to $1 million in a couple of years. Now, they were doing great until they changed their business model and took their story out of that business model, and then their sales just plummeted because people weren't behind them anymore. So that is the importance of a story. And when people understand why you're in business, what you're doing in business, hey Frank, how's it going? Why you're in business and the reason behind your business, they're more likely to put their money into your business. It's been proven statistically that people will pay more if they believe that some of their purchase is going towards a good cause. So this story was all about flex watches and how they started great, they got up to $1 million in sales, and then they just crashed because they took their story out of there. Now, when you look at it, if you're making $1 million just by telling your story, and the problem was one of the owners was reluctant to tell that story because it was about his mom dying of cancer, and he didn't want to involve it. He said it wasn't what the company was about, but ultimately that's what was driving sales. So you've got to be passionate about your business and tell that story behind it. So, what would you rather have? They were making 50% profits of $1 million, and they were given 10% of that profit away. But when they took their story out of there, their profits plummeted down to, I think it was 276 or something like that. And they weren't given 10% away. So you can see the big difference. Even 10% of $500,000 profit is $50,000 that they were able to give away. But when they stopped doing that, they didn't even make anywhere near 500,000 profit. So you can see the power of the story. And I got a book right here that I've been reading. It's called Evolved Enterprise by Yannick Silver. It's a great book. It shares, where business is going. He says in the next 47 years, businesses are going to be at a severe disadvantage if they don't have some kind of, value that they're giving away and incorporating some kind of charity of some sort. So, that's definitely something to be thinking about when you are thinking about your business and, what you can do to change in your business to go to the next level. People are going to be behind you if you are behind something else that is making a difference. They also used Russell Brunson, like I said, from ClickFunnels. If you saw, it was only a very small portion of that. However, he was able to come in and really get those stories on video. And the way that he designed that for that company was there was 10 different charities that they could choose depending on the color of the watch. So if they bought a yellow watch, it went to one specific charity. If they bought a blue watch, it went to another charity. But each charity had a story behind it. So he designed funnels with each different story being told, and people really got behind it again. So what does that do when you're telling stories all the time, and when you're able to capture the attention of a crowd and create raving fans? It gives you the ability to talk to them over and over again about your story. So they're more connected with you. They're more likely to share about your brand and tell the story when they're wearing the watch. So these are all things to think about in your business. What can you do, first of all, to get the story and get people involved and attracted to you, but then of course capturing their attention and being able to talk to them over and over and over again by connecting on social media or through email marketing to where you can always tell that story. So, that's the basic story that I wanted to talk to you about today. And, we give you the chance to tell your story on the internet, on the radio. We have a show, Business Innovators Radio, where you can come in, you can tell your story, you can share how you can help people, solve their problems. And if you have a backstory behind it that really grabs people's attention, then it's really going to be a great resource. So you can go to neilhowe.co. That's neilhowe.co, and you can fill out a short survey there. Hi, Kathy. You can fill out a short survey, and so we can just get an idea of what your business is and what you're going to be talking about. And we would love to get you on the radio to share your story. So go ahead and check it out, neilhowe.co. Fill in that short survey, and I hope we'll be seeing you on the radio soon. Until tomorrow, get out there and claim that authority.